let's bring the Morphophone. Welcome back, and here's another one of my decks I've tried to put together. Another one should be interesting. It is a Brawl deck this time, and it uses Morphophone, the Boundless, probably pronouncing that wrong, that's okay, and the Bringers to kind of get some stuff out. It also has a bit of gates, still use a little bit of gates, so if you watched one of my other videos where I have a gate alternate win condition deck, this has some of that in it as well. But let's start with our Commander. So if any of you know this card, once you get it out, I can choose a type of spell, so my Bringers, and I can make it easier to cast them. Or, as we'll see in a second, I can make it so they're straight castable, and they'll get a +1/+1. So I have a clone, allows me to clone anything I need to, which will be nice for some of the creatures I have. Some Bant Charms, mostly don't have a lot of other decks to put this in, or I have a bunch of them and they're already in other decks, so it allows me to counter, and then I'm going to have a bunch of different types of mana, so that'll be nice as well. This lets the artifacts come in a little less, a little flying too if I need it, and you'll see this is a 5-color deck, so it has what I need. Sunburst, this is a Lunar Avenger, that allows me to get out by playing different colors, again, have that ability, different colors. Druid class, get more land out. Abundant Growth, more land. Fertile Ground, get more land. Wild Growth, tap adds more. Forest, Cures Briefcase rather. Again, mostly I have that because it doesn't fit in a lot of my other decks, and it takes all 5 cards, so it's kind of fun. I threw this in here just in Alter Win condition. Why not? Chameleon Colossus, Shapeshifter, so I get that Bringer bonus, so bring a little bit easier when I have that out. Valiant Changeling, same concept. Does cost less for creature types I have out there, and with the Commander bringing down a 1 white, that's nice. And then my Bringers, so Bringer of the Green Dawn. And here is, if you didn't know this, here is why this is nice. You may pay all the mana types rather than it's 7 and 2 green. So basically, if I have my Commander out and I say Bringer, then all of these, the Blue Dawn, the Black Dawn, the White Dawn, and the Red Dawn, all just cast for free. So that's kind of a fun thing about this deck. I don't know if it's going to really make it all that much more powerful, but it seems kind of cool to be able to do that. And then some gate cards, so Sunspire Gatekeepers, Archway Angel, Gatekeeper Gargoyle, Gate Colossus, another thing to help with the win conditions. And this one might have slightly more chance to being useful, a Coalition Victory, since I now have quite a few creatures that have each land type. So this one might have actually more chance than last. Gates Ablaze, Navigation Orb, search for those gate cards, explore the Underdark, search for gate cards, Subterraneous Route, more gate searching, Crackling Perimeter, use tap a gate to do some damage, hold the gates, beef up my creatures some more, because that is 1 win condition. I do have some powerful creatures. Arcane Signet, since my Commander has all the identity types, that's useful. Commander Tower, of course. Plaza of Harmony. Any gate I have could produce more of that type. And then we start going to a bunch of gates. So I've got the Heap Gate, the Gone Gate. Now in this one, I don't have only gates in here, so I needed to give myself more mana. And this is a Brawl, so I couldn't put more than this one of the same type. So I have the Thrivings in here, Heath, Island, Isle, Moor, Bluff, Grove. So each of those are tap and 1 mana that I chose, so that gives me some flexibility. Then I have all the things that allow you to get the life gain dual lands, so I have all 10 of those. And there you go, score Baron's last, and then I have all the guild gates. So again, I can pull gates if I need to pull the gates. And the gate is not the primary wing condition on this, so not too worried about not having a bunch of gates. Mainly the gates are here. I believe I don't even have the win condition to use gates to win. The gates are here because a lot of these right here can find gates, so I can grab these gates for myself. So that's a huge reason to have the gates in this one. So it helps some of my creatures and spells, but at the end of the day, the gates are mostly so I can retrieve them. So again, another little fun deck, Brawl this time, which allows me to utilize more of those gates and then use this guys to have some fun and get those bringers in there a little bit easier. So hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. This video is brought to you by Avencia, where modern wonders meet medieval arms and magic. Join unexpected individuals as they navigate a world full of old marvels. Buy the first novel on Amazon or check out our Compendium, which augments your favorite role-playing game with the world of Avencia. Take it one step further. Run your players through the Honey Badgers campaign and to test their might as gunslingers for a small town out west. Links below.